screw bolts through and put nuts on the front of them. I'm just going to do 2. I'm going to do 1. And I'm going to do 2. Sometimes you got to mess with these through bolts a little bit to get them lined up because there's a hole that they go through in the magnet. There she goes. And then just put a nut on the front on each one of them. And I'm going to take my impact and lightly tighten them. Now I'm going to take my hammer and kind of tap the 2 sides that didn't have the through bolt in it. Make sure everything is nice and snug. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this pump 115 volts and clean this shaft up. So stay tuned, I'll show you how to do it. Alright, so this right here is what we're going to do. We're going to take this back plate off. And you're going to find the black and the white wire. You can see there, right there, there's black, which is low speed, and there's white, which is the neutral, but it's hot on a 220 pump. And if you look right here, it actually shows you that this is common. That's high speed, which would be red in this case. This is low speed. So 2 is low, 1 is high, and 5 is common. You see that? So when you're looking in the back here, that's what it's going to be. And another way you could do this, now I'm doing this with a 110 volt source. So I'm going to pull the white wire off and I'm going to put my white wire on there from a 110 volt. And when I say 110, 110, 120, 125 is all the same thing. And then pulling the black wire off, because all we need to do is just spin the motor enough that we can use it like a lathe. And so I'm going to hook my black wire right here, and then I'm going to undo ground and hook my ground wire. And it's just that simple, and see, I'm going to be able to plug this in the wall. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is plug this in, power it up. And it will not hurt it to run on 110. It just won't run as fast as it normally would, and you don't need to run it long. So the first thing you're going to do after you put your safety glasses on is take a pair of pliers that's hardened and just touch this. All that loose rust off of there. Next, if there's any big stuff, it'll knock that off. You take your file and just run it and take that little edge off. And what happens is when this thing gets water on this shaft, the shaft metal expands when it gets wet. So it'll bow out a little bit. You want to make it where it will easily hit it with a wire brush and clean it up. So now we're going to check our work. We're going to take a flat screwdriver, stick it in the back, hold the shaft, and this should just screw right on. See how easily that's going on? You want it to bottom completely out. Just like that. So that shaft is clean and in good shape and ready for the seal on the impeller. What I've just shown you how to do doesn't just work with this pump, it works with basically any brand. They're all very, very similar. And you see the parts that I replaced. Busted impeller, new seal set, 2 bearings. We have them all in the store. If you look over my head, you can click that banner and it will take you to the Flowmaster series parts that these are in. If you don't need Flowmaster, go to that website, click that and go to the website where you see Flowmaster. Click in the box on the top left, or the, yep, top left, actually be your top left, yep, and put in your brand. Waterway, sta-rite, Aqua-Flo, Vico, Guangdong LX, put them in. I don't know much, but I do know hot tubs. I am the spa guy, and we are Hot Tub Parts of America.